Hey guys, it's a Tin Man up here in Canada, where there's a lot of these beings: Sasquatch, Bigfoot, forest beings, whatever we want to imagine that we're going to name them fully. You know, if there's more than one group, whatever. Well, I'm in Canada, where there's lots of them. And if you stick around for this short video, I'm going to try to make it real short. Stick around. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of ways for you to understand and know that they're around. Okay? From these kind of shots to a micro shot in this video. Probably end up being around 10 minutes, so if you don't get to see it all now, come back. So what we're seeing right here is we're seeing a bunch of pickens. These are the 50-plus-year-old stairs, or the... No, because that's the 50-plus-year-old wall. These are the old stairs, the historic stairs. I can't remember what I'm calling them. Right there is a significant spot where we talked a number of times about moss being right there in that spot. So you can see a significant change to all of this around here. Get to see all this changing in here. You get to see finer work going on in here. Fine details of just stuff being picked out. Right here you get to see... Where was that pretty good showing of it? But anyways, you get to see where moss is different here than there, than here, and it's because it's being peeled off. But there was one spot that it showed pretty well. Was it that one maybe? Oh, right there, that's it. So it shows quite well right there where it's been peeled away. Anyways, so we're going to continue up the stairs, and you get to see all that cracking and stuff. Getting quite a bit... heavier, thicker, wider. They make valleys, you guys, so think about the cracking and stuff going in valleys. Now, I'm not going to go all the way up to that guy in the middle there, because we got a few more things to show. But when you're looking at it there, see the shadow lines up along the top there and such? You can see that if you zoom in where the individual rocks are on top of this guy right there. So there's rocks, 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 rocks. Well, look at how they're cleaning out between the rocks there. You can zoom it if you want to. I'm just not going to run up and show us that one right now. We're off to something else here, okay? I changed my mind. I'm coming up. Look at the beautiful moss coming in again. They do this every winter. Anyways, look at all these rocks, the gravel thrown around here. Yeah, I know kids could be doing that, but I'm telling you what these guys also do. So you can see the age difference in this moss and stuff because being picked at and stuff. So here I decided I'm going to bring them right up so they can see right into the gappage that these guys are doing well there. You know, I kind of talked about it heavily on one of the videos about it in this area here, so you'd be able to see the difference. And then what do you get to see really right here is awesome cracking of that rock. They're breaking that rock down now, so let's just do a zoom on that. See that, guys? And then it looks like it goes right through into the concrete there. So how does the, you know, those kind of fracking lines aren't a natural fracking line where the rock and concrete will follow the same break lines. You might be able to end up seeing that this is even becoming thinner on your thing. Say this was a bigger cap. Well, it's just going to be more rock underneath, so it's hard to tell for us to tell if the cap maybe was this big at one time or not. So just pay attention. One of the things that I always do is I come and I hit them, and I just check them for the noise differences. Look at that one. Okay, now we're down to, you see those rocks down there? We're down there. Bam! We're down there. So look at the sheen. We can see a little bit of the sheen out of the sun that's still around. I'm trying to utilize that sun as part of what I'm doing. See how that puppy's all cleaned up? Pretty well. You see that dark patch there? It's not as cleaned. Then we're going to come over here. Get to see different sheen going on there where it's nice and shiny and stuff. If we came in really close, you might even be able to end up seeing some what do you call it, scratching marks and stuff, but I'm not doing a micro on this. Oh, look at this though. See that? That's them working, guys. That's their working. They're hollowing that guy out. And then here, don't go anywhere because we're going to still be looking at more stuff, guys. I still got you for 5 more minutes almost. And this is perfect because this guy's right here in line with them. What's that going on there? Is that a little patch they're cleaning it and they threw some stuff on there to hide it up or something? You know, thinking like a wise guy. Anyways, tree, big effects. It is standing more in that section right there. It is standing, the degree of it is still changing. There's some bent over stuff in top there that can be stood up. So this one's going to do a good bounce on it. See the power lines? Same with at least that first one. Out of those two there, she's also got a big fold right in there. So she'll stand up a lot in height. And the power lines is what we get to use for the measuring device. And I've been doing that. And all the trees change around here. It's just that I'm specifically talking about a couple. Oh, okay. One of the branches that I think it might have been off it. Oh no, it was this one here. They broke it off right there, it looks like. Looks like somebody's taking it off right there. That's new. Got a little bit of a break on there, because what I'm expecting this branch anyways to stand, and that one was going to too, but it probably still will. I think those ones up there, you see that tree up there? You see that stuff right there? It's probably going to be standing straight up or out to this building more or whatever. And you see more of them there. Those ones have been up and down a couple of times in the last couple of years. And then I wanted to bring this over to the pole here, because this is one of the ones that gets me, kind of gets me. And I've talked about this in particular spot right there, and it's become grander in size. I talked about where there was a bolt left here that might still be sitting right there. That was left as an impression tool for doing that kind of stuff, is the feeling that I got. But when I look at her here, I almost get a feeling like they're still working away on her. You know, it's a great work of art, this totem pole. And I think there's a connection with the Bigfoot beings, because they do Bigfoot totem poles. They just have a way like that. So where I want to come in is right in sharp there, but I just wanted to look here again. Look at here. Discoloring and stuff they're planting in there. Some kind of material that might make it rot or something. They'll just be doing light spreads on this if they are mucking with any of that. Well, look at, there's a good, okay, right there. That's why you keep looking. No, that's just natural cutting? Maybe. Look at the belly there, though. Okay, so I'm going to bring this down here. I'm going to do it first, like this. That's the one I really am. From this point on, I'm just going to be videotaping that, you guys. So watch the whole video if you like. If you can't handle it, then don't handle it. But we're going to decide. Oops, I'm going to back off here and come in this way. And I do have a macro shot I'm planning on doing here. So what I'm suspecting we're going to be seeing is we're going to be seeing the paint, the shellac, whatever's going on with those being peeled up. So in amongst some of this stuff, we get to see some natural damage. See that? Chainsaw damage. But you see how this stuff is swelling out. Okay, so I'm going to go to my macro now. Okay guys, here I'm back. I'm kind of on the cusp here. So that's the stuff down the front face. Looking for any slip-ups. Any scratches that might indicate somebody has taken a pointer and making the cracks, making them longer. Like even those, if we're seeing little pockies there, pock holes or something, that could be a very tip of something. See that? Is that a bit of a run-on we're maybe seeing there? Try to come in closer and see if I get this camera into it. Okay, I'm going to come up on top here. Come on girl, you can do it. Be in the mood. It just won't let me get very close. I wonder if I go way back off like this. Is that a bunch of scratching going on there? Is that in the wood? I'm not arguing nothing here. This is looking. This is investigative work. Gonna get to a more comfortable spot. Do a little zoom out again and see if I can get in here closer. There we go. Well, I think a lot of you get my thinking. We can see work of the carver in here. You can see his patterns of cutting and stuff. To see the kind of tool he's using a lot. He's using kind of a tool that takes out, you know, big kind of chunks in a way. So here's on a face side where the grain doesn't work as well, and that's even sap just probably coming straight out. Did you hear that whistle? Because I'm across where they will be hiding for sure. I was suspecting if they did that, but that could have been him. So on one of the videos it might show it getting worse. Alrighty. Get rid of my... Well, that wasn't my macro. Oh, I didn't have my macro going. Okay, whoever wants to stick around. Okay, we're back, guys. So now I'm on that face again. And we're just looking for, get my hand out of the way there for better light. We're looking for somebody scraping at this. So now I'm going up. For you who already watched the other video, or if I have this in two parts, I'll show the other part of this. I'll give you a better view in a minute. See that powder, eh? Okay, let me get still here. Looks like powder, eh? Beetle. There's an actual pine beetle maybe in here. Just thinking out loud. Is it being picked at, that stuff, and you just, certain spots you're just picking at it just because they start minuscule. Like, if they're capable of doing what we're looking at. So see that little bump? See the different pokes there, the openings. I'm wondering if something's poked in there and lifted a certain amount of the stuff before it tears. There, maybe it tore. Not sure what I'm seeing altogether. Must be sap ingredient and stuff. So here I am coming down this face. I'm gonna go back to this road.